2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for Brooks.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Robinson. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Iguodala and Jackson Jr. at the forward slots. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, 2 teams, Brent, that like to get into their sets, work the ball, have a little patience. Back in your day, what was your favorite play to run in half court?
Any NBA player, Kevin, will tell you their favorite play to run in the half court was any play that was called for them. Yeah, so let's start with that. But most of the time, I just enjoyed sets where the ball moved around. 4 or 5 touches. We talk often about good to great, but when you knew the opportunity for you to shoot the ball was there, but there was a better one for the next guy, that's when you're operating at a high level.
And it's Brooks in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Chalk up 2 there.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Now, here is Russell. The feed to Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's pretty much textbook screen and roll action with Draymond Green as the screener.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. This is the first meeting of these 2 teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Thank you, David. The team being honest about its approach. So, Greg, it's offense first.
Well, you can't put everything in the game plan. You have to kind of pick and choose. For them, it's really about generating points.
Yeah, there's another side of the floor right here, so it can't be just about offense. Their defensive intensity has got to rise up.
Now, here's Morant. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Here's Valanciunas, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. To the wing on the left. Russell passes to Poole. Offensive rebound. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good.
And he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now here's Iguodala. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
Now, Draymond Green, patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Cloak loose and stolen by Russell. And here we go with Green. Nobody down. And Green slams it in.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Morant. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Jackson, that's good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Right side, Russell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. and few players are more explosive athletically.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable, an all-around player with a bright future.
Now, here is Robinson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. And the basket by Pascal. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Shot clock at 6. No good out of 3. And here's Greenhill bringing it for the Golden State Warriors. Defeated by the Pelicans in the last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Now, here is Russell. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Shoots over Morant, and it's Russell missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Morant reaches to Brooks. Morant passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now here's Green. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. From deep. Pascal's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point for a victory. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Valanciunas. Draymond Green pulls it in. Well, for Memphis, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets. Robinson kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Russell looking it over. Pass to Poole. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And we got